have an assembly member on the phone? Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and call the meeting to order. It is 6:03. This is a regular meeting for Tuesday. Thank you. Tuesday, February 1st. No, it's not February 1st.
February 15th. I'm so sorry, Madam Mayor. That was me.
That's okay. I should know what day it is. Eh? Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
I will. Tim Hale.
Here.
Stephanie Nowers.
Here.
Dee McKee.
Here.
Robert Yunt.
Here.
Moki 2.
Here.
Jesse Sumner.
Here.
Ron Bernier, are you on the phone? You do have a quorum. I do expect Assemblymember Bernier to call in.
Okay, thank you. Is there anything any members would like to pull from the consent agenda? Yes, Assembly Person 2, go ahead, sir.
RS 22-023, AM 22-004, and AM 22-003.
You had, would you say
Okay.
those again?
Are you okay? Okay, you got those already. Deputy Mayor?
Madam Mayor, I'd like to pull Resolution 22-019 and 22-020.
Okay. Any other ones that did we get?
And Madam Mayor, I'm
Yeah.
not sure if the audience is having a hard time hearing us. We cannot get the volume to be turned back up. I don't know. We might have it. Okay, we got it now.
Can you hear us now?
Blasted things.
Better?
I hate these.
I see some no's. No?
Okay.
Can you hear us better now? Okay, there I am. Okay. I have had dinner, but I may have to eat the mic, I guess, the rest of the night. So anyway, so let me just ask again. There has been a number of items that have been pulled from the consent agenda. I don't know if you were able to hear those or not. So maybe I can have, well, she took off. I was going to have the clerk read those back so everybody could take and Madam Clerk, do you mind rereading those for the audience so everybody knows and understands?
That would be Resolution 2219, Resolution 2220, Resolution 22023, AM 22003, and AM 22004.
Okay. Are there any other changes to the agenda? Yes.
I'd like to put Resolution 21-135. And
What do you want to do with it, ma'am?
just to pull that from the consent agenda? Just, you
It's
can't?
it's
not-
on unfinished business, I believe.
It's what?
It's under unfinished business, so
Oh, I
it's
didn't-
not on the consent agenda, so it will be
It's under
handled
action,
under
never mind.
unfinished business.
It's right there. Oh, I'm sorry, because that was right at the bottom of the bottom page, and then it wasn't above. Never mind.
Okay, no problem. Your mic is still on. Is there something else?
Hold on.
Okay,
If I have a question about something, no matter what the question is that an okay reason to pull it because I don't understand something about it?
sure,
Okay.
right. Yeah, the consent
so-
agenda is the only thing you need to pull because everything else will be discussed.
Okay, so 22018, I just had a couple of questions about that.
Okay,
And we're talking about Resolution 22018.
Yep, for amending the scope of work and budget for 2 timber-related projects. Blah, blah, blah. No, never mind. Gee, many Christmas. I need to go home. I need to come at 6:05. 22019 that's already been pulled. though.
that has been
Got it.
pulled.
All right. Okay, I'm okay.
Pulling 22018.
No, we're not pulling 22018. Okay, all right. Last call for any other changes to the agenda. Okay, already. Then hearing none, the agenda has been approved as pulled items and as presented. So if everyone stand, please. And Assemblyperson McKee, let me ask you if you'll lead us in the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The next item on our agenda is the Assembly regular meeting minutes from February 1st. Are there any changes to the minutes as they were presented? Okay, hearing none, then the minutes are approved as presented. The next items are reports and correspondence. I don't see anybody from either one of the cities, I don't think. Do I? No, I don't see anybody. Okay. Do we have a report from the school district? Okay, don't see anybody there. Don't have a report from the state. I don't see Todd. Excuse me. And we did have a joint Assembly School Board Committee meeting on school issues. So I'll recognize Assembly Person Nowers and Assembly Person 2. I don't know which one would like to give the first update and the other can fill in. Okay, Stephanie Nowers, why don't you go ahead then, please, ma'am?
Yep, we had a meeting on February 7th. We did get a preliminary budget update from the district. They are looking at increases in bonds and insurance premiums. We discussed the increase in property value and the kind of ballpark figure we were looking at for maybe a CPI increase of 4.9%. Also had a update on Houston School, and the good news is the COVID numbers are going down in the schools as well as in the community.
Assembly Person 2, do you have anything to add from your meeting?
Sure, I think what I'd like to add is December is when the school should be opened, Houston High School.
Good.
So
Okay. Are there any public relations reports? Okay. Mr. Brown, for your report, please, sir.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I'll be very brief tonight. I'm headed to Juneau tomorrow. I'll be out down there with meeting with some legislators and AML for the next 2 days. I'll be back Friday afternoon. And when it comes to Resolution 21-135, which is under unfinished business, my recommendation to the Assembly is to vote that down. The reason for that is there's an ordinance 22020. That's a non-code ordinance that lays out the responsibilities of a task force. That's under introductions tonight for public hearing at the next regular meeting in March, I believe March 1st. So that would be my recommendation to you. It does create two sets of legislation, but we thought the non-code ordinance was a better approach and provided a little bit more definition. And it allows the mayor to appoint in the Assembly to confirm members of the task force. Thank you.
I'd just like to say, and I will say when we get to there, on 22-135, there will need to be two motions. One will be because we have an amendment with a pending motion, and then we have the main motion. And so, but the clerk will help us lead through that when we get to that, but just so you know, okay? Mr. Attorney, do you have any update for us, sir?
Not much of an update. As I reported last meeting, the trial court's order on the redistricting case is due today. Redistricting case often went into the night in terms of motion work and arguments. And also they had court hearings over the weekends too. So it's about 12 or 13 minutes after 6, and there is no court opinion as of yet. As I mentioned last time, the Supreme Court ordered relaxation of the rules. It was supposed to be February 1st. They ordered that a 15-day delay was appropriate. So if I get the order before the night's out, I'll kind of give an update to the Assembly. Executive session is on for tonight. It doesn't look like we're going to have one because there's nothing to discuss, at least until we get the order. So that's kind of a waiting pattern.
Sure. Madam Clerk, do you have a report?
I do, and I do want to ask, is Assemblymember Bernier on the phone?
Yes, I am.
Thank you.
Yes, I am.
Thank you very much. In the red folder is the clerk's report with the upcoming meeting schedule and the quasi judicial report. And also on it is the budget schedule. If the assembly could take a look at that real quick and see if you would like to adopt this budget schedule. The meetings are in bold and italicized. Should be on the very top.
Is this budget schedule or meeting schedule available to the public? Do we have a?
I do believe the clerk's report's in the back of the room.
Okay, so if you didn't pick one up and you're interested, it is available to you. Okay. Alrighty. Should we go through them one at a time or just ask if anybody has any objection?
Just
Okay,
ask- Yep, ask if anybody has any objection.
okay, I see people looking at their calendars, so maybe we'll give them a minute or two, please. Yeah.
I just have
Assembly
a
personnel?
question. I think in the past, we've done a trip elsewhere in the valley. I think we were in the Upper Sioux last time. Is that on there?
I do plan on scheduling in the same places we normally have them, one in Wasilla, one in Willow, and one here. I just need to get with those locations to see when they're available.
Okay.
So I still plan to create those or have those meetings offsite, two of them.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's 3 on the bottom of the first page where it says location to be announced. Or be determined, I guess. the
Can
date
I
says.
ask about the one on the 7th at 10 o'clock in the morning? Is there, and all the others are at 6 o'clock in the evening, is there any way that one could be